one of my favorite holidays. Who here's a father? Raise your hand. Be proud. Just the three of us, you guys? I've had 13 years of great Father's Day. And I've started to realize that one aspect of Father's Day is the Father's Day gift. What do my kids, what do my wife give me each year for Father's Day? And how should I react to that? It's pretty common that Father's Day, a really common gift is a tie. You hear about ties being given all the time. Well, I'm not really a tie guy. I don't wear ties. So ties don't go. I started getting Hawaiian shirts, and then every year I get a Hawaiian shirt. I'm pretty sure the Hawaiian shirts didn't really make as much sense, or the thrill was lost from that. I'm not really a material guy. In fact, there's a few things, a few material possessions that I really care about. And in conjunction with that is, on Father's Day, should I stand up and really say, this is my day, and I'm going to say if the gift that I'm given on Father's Day is not really something I'm crazy about. If I'm given cologne, if I'm given a tie, should I share the fact that, wow, this is great, and then never wear it, or wear a tie? Oh, why don't you wear that tie, don't you? Oh, I'm going to go put that tie on right now. Well, I've decided that I'm going to stand up on Father's Day, and if I get a gift that I'm not entirely pleased with, I will I'll share that information with my wife, and I'll let her know, sweetheart, this is great, but you know what? What I would really like to get would be X. And this started about, actually 13 years ago. when my daughter was born in December, Father's Day, June rolled around, and boy, I got this cute little box, and I opened it up. Oh my God, it's a camcorder. Camcorder, that's pretty cool. That's something that I wouldn't really have bought myself because I'm so focused on my routine and my business. It's kind of nice to go get something out of the ordinary that you wouldn't have purchased. A camcorder. I open it up. This is 1998. You know what? It's one of those old tape camcorders. It wasn't a digital camcorder. And it didn't have that little button where you can take a picture with the camcorder. That was the latest thing. And you know what I really wanted in the camcorder? That little window that pops out so you can see. Thanks so much for the camcorder, but you know what? How would you feel if I returned this camcorder and I just paid a little more money and I got the one I really wanted? I'll just kick in a couple $100. So I got that. I jumped across that little chasm of, this is a really great gift, but how would you feel if I paid a little more for that? And I thought, you know what? I don't really want a camcorder. What I really, really want this Father's Day, I would love a Weber barbecue. That's what I want. So I'm returning the camcorder anyway. I'm going to have that money. What I'd like to do is get a Weber barbecue. So 13 years ago, I got a Weber Genesis 5000 barbecue. 5000. And I loved to barbecue in my backyard in Corte Madera. And I realized what I really like to do is connect with nature. My wife could have the house to herself and decorate, but I could have my barbecue, I could have my dog house, and another one of my favorite gifts that were ever given to me, my dad, my very own father, gave me a sleeping bag when I was in junior high, and I still have that. My dog house, my barbecue, and my sleeping bag. That's what I'm talking about. It's not 6 minutes already. No. Well, a few years later I got divorced. And you know what? Packed up, took my barbecue, took my doghouse, and I took my sleeping bag that my dad gave me. I moved to my place in Tiburon. I didn't have any pots and pans, I didn't have any utensils, but I had my barbecue. And for 6 months straight, all I did was cook on the grill. That's all I did. I barbecued everything. I barbecued meat, I barbecued vegetables, I barbecued everything. I had one plate, one knife, one fork, one spoon, and my barbecue. Well, I reconnected from my old girlfriend from college. We got married, and just this year was 10 years of marriage. She looked at that old barbecue I had from my first marriage. And she didn't realize that over the years I'd done upgrades to my barbecue. The original one had a steel grate. Well, I upgraded that to porcelain. I bought a rotisserie so I could actually make chickens on my barbecue. And on some of those barbecues, the majority of them, the size of the tank is it's a 20-pound propane tank. But what I did to limit the return trips down to refill my propane, I bought 2 40-pound tanks. They're aluminum. They last forever. I live in Tiburon by the water, so they won't rust. About $200 a piece for my tanks. Last forever. Well, my wife this weekend came to me and said, you know what? How about we replace that barbecue and we get you a new one? I was down at Home Depot. They've got great barbecues for $199. We can get you a brand new one. I didn't tell it each one of my tanks were $200 a piece. But I kind of went along with it, and I said, well, let's go down to the store and let's see, because this one is steel, and I really like to get a stainless steel barbecue. And the way I think on Father's Day, sometimes you hear the customer is always right. Well, for me, on Father's Day, Father is always right. And I want to get a stainless steel barbecue. That's what I want. I don't want a $199 barbecue with a $200 tank. I want a stainless steel barbecue. So we went out this weekend. We went to Barbecues Galore. We went to Home Depot. We even went to that new Ace Hardware up at the Sizzler off the freeway in Terra Linda. First time I went over there. And I saw a stainless steel barbecue. It'll connect with my tanks. $979. Well, my wife had brought $200 cash. And it was up to me to decide, should I say I will pay the difference? Should I pay the extra $799? And I'm thinking to myself, this is Father's Day. The customer is always right. Father is always right on Father's Day. And I pulled her aside and I said, sweetheart, if I'm going to get rid of my barbecue, I'd like to upgrade. She said, well, you can just take that old barbecue and just take it to the dump. I said, sweetie, I can't do it. I can't do it. If I'm going to get a barbecue, I want to get something nice. What I'm going to do is sell my barbecue on Craigslist, take the $200, and then pitch in some of my own money. In the next couple weeks, I will have my brand new stainless steel barbecue. Father's Day, and Father is always right. Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster.